What's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of the BullRush Live. My name's Davin Spurrier, BullRush social media and community manager, and of course, it's Friday today. Today is Friday, December 20th, 2024, just 5 days away from Christmas, and I just wanted to welcome all 31,916 beautiful BullRush traders. We got an amazing show for you today. One sec. I'll mute this. We have an amazing show for you today, of course. We have our trivia competition coming up here. We'll be doing live coverage of that. We have some really cool Bitcoin news. We have some really great announcements, some really great updates on BullRush that I wanted to show you that I know you guys will like, have to do with XP and daily trivia, since today is trivia day. So we'll get into that here soon. And of course, we got some world news here. We got some talk about the stock market sliding in the U.S. Bitcoin's value plummeted about 9% today. And of course, the government is shutting down again, possibly. We'll see. But we'll get into that later on here in the news. But for right now, we have the trivia competition starting in just about 3 minutes. So let's hop right on over here. So the trivia competition, right now we have 459 people in here. Just so you guys remember, you still have a chance too. If you're watching this, by the way, and you have not joined yet, go to bullrush.tech, go over here to the trivia tab, click trivia, and you'll see the trivia competition pop up right here, and then make sure you hit register. Okay? Once you hit register, you'll be in the competition. Remember, you have to be live for this competition, so don't join it, come back in an hour thinking you can still be in it. Just make sure you are here at 8:30 a.m. Eastern in about 2 minutes and 13 seconds to be in this competition. The way this is going to work is you're going to have about 20 seconds for each question. There's going to be 20 questions. Of course, the total is going to be 6 minutes and 35 seconds. So you only got to stick around for 6 minutes and 35 seconds, not asking for too much of your attention here. But the faster you answer these questions, the more points you'll get. So the total available points that you could get on this competition is 2,000 points. Now, I will be very surprised if one of you gets 2,000 points, because you guys got to get the correct answer within about half a second or a second. Every second it takes you to answer the question, the less points you'll get. Of course, the more points you get, the higher you go on the leaderboard, and the person with the most points will win the competition. Let's check out the prizes real quick for this. So first place is going to get 5,000 credits. Second place is going to get 2,500 credits. Third place is going to get 1,000 credits. Fourth place is going to get 1,000 credits. And fifth place is going to get 500 credits. So that's going to be $50 for first place, $25 for second place, $10 for third place, $10 for fourth place, and $5 for fifth place. Some really great prizes here, and guess what? This costs you $0 to enter. The only cost you have on this is 6 minutes and 35 seconds of your time to potentially win a really good amount of money. All right, so $50 for 6 minutes, I think that's a fair trade. So let's see how much you guys know. We got about 37 seconds until this competition starts. Get your stretching going. Yep. All right, make sure you stretch, because this is going to be a good one. Total grand prize pool of 10,000 credits. Again, remember, you must be live. So if you're watching this and you're not in this trivia competition yet, type bullrush.tech as fast as you can into your computer, because you have 10 seconds to join this competition. Let's do a quick countdown here. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We are live. Let's see what the first question is here. Give it a little quick refresh here. Question number 1. What does BTC stand for? Let's see. What does BTC stand for? Next question. That question got answered. We're about to see the leaderboard update here in a sec. True or false? Bitcoin is backed by the US dollar. True or false? Bitcoin is backed. And we got Stolujba in first place. Oh, wow, it's already updating. So we got Artist FX in first place, AB4X in second place, HB in third place, Mr. Hadrian in fourth place right now. The first transaction involving physical goods of Bitcoin was for what? Do we know? Let's see. How much time we got here? Get your timer out. Boom. It was pizza if you didn't know. Next question. Let's see this come. And what is Bitcoin? A digital currency, B, currency backed by the US dollar, or C, a physical currency. Now we have Mr. Hadrian in first place, AB4X in second place, Artist FX in third place. Very close score here with 259, 263, only 1 point separating first and second place. Let's see what happens here. Boom! And now we got AB4X in first place, Artist FX in second, HB in third, and Hadrian went all the way down to 22nd place in one question. When was Bitcoin created? 2012, 2009? Oh, already went too fast. Let's see if we have any updates here on this question. Nope, AB4X still in first place, Artist FX in second place. When did Bitcoin hit 100K? If you don't know this, you're not watching the news, and you gotta tune up your news watching a little bit, because it happened very recently in actually December of this year. All right, next question. Who invented Bitcoin? Trent Hare, Elon Musk, Craig Wright, or Satoshi Nakamoto? Okay, we got AB4X in first place still, Artist FX in second, HB in third place. Let's hit a quick refresh here just in case anything changed. Nope, still thing. Joseph, boom, and of course now it changes. Artist FX in first place, AB4X in second, HB in third. Impact Trade coming in real close. We got a tie actually for first, 610 and 610 between the two first placers right now. Next question is, the first commercial Bitcoin transaction was for a pizza worth how many Bitcoin? 100. It was 10,000 if you didn't know. And we have a new first placer. HB is now in first place. Wow, with 687. Second place, we got Modus 99 with 674. We're about halfway done. After this question, we'll be at the halfway point. What is the maximum number of Bitcoin that can be created? Boom. That one's done. Now we got Modus 99 in second place with 755. HB still leading the way with 772. And if you don't know, we're about to get into it later. I'll save it for later. But HB is really good with his daily trivia there. Botwix in fourth place with 697. It is a close race here, guys. These questions are flying through, and you guys are killing it here with the score. What was Bitcoin's starting price in 2009? What was it? Do you know? We still got HB as the leader here, and just a little over 10 behind. We got Modus 99 with 840. Boom! And we got AB4X in first place now with 869. We got HB in second with 858, and Modus 99 with 845. What is a dead Bitcoin? A Bitcoin that has been hacked or stolen, a Bitcoin used in an illegal transaction, or a Bitcoin that can no longer be accessed. Oh, we got some more movement on the bottom there. Athul just popped up into fifth place. Ramasy popped up into second. And we got, we have a 6 point difference between first and second place right now. And then we got third place just behind that with 912, 941 for second, and 942 for first. Boom! And the next question, we're at question number 13. This is going quick, guys. This is going quick. How many Bitcoins are produced every 10 minutes? I wish I got half a Bitcoin every 10 minutes. That would be nice. But we got AB4X still in first place now with 1,038. Quick, close second, 1031. We have HB, and then Modus 99 still in third place. No movement at the top here. Lots of movement at the bottom. We got Joseph King moving up slowly. Impact Trades has slid slowly down. Artist FX has been all over the leaderboard here. China Bali moving his way up, and Botwix moving his way up as well. Boom! Botwix is moving his way up still. HB just overtook AB4X for first place spot. Oh my gosh. 1198 for HB, 1121 for AB4X, and 1069 for Modest 99. Modest 99 has been just cruising in that third place spot with Saraba Das creeping up behind him. No update on this question, but how is Bitcoin's worth determined? What is the answer to this question? I'm not giving it to you, but I hope you get it right, because guess what? We got Soraba Das creeping up here even more. He's only about a little over 20-something over. And Soraba Das just overcame Modest and AB4X for the second place spot. Will he overtake AB4X? He's about just under 1,000 under, 1,100 under HB. What is going to happen? Man, this is exciting. Lots of movement. We got China Bali moving up into fourth place, knocked Modest 99 out of his comfy little third place spot. We got AB4X in third place, and we still have the leader of the pack right now, HB, in first place here. Man, this is crazy. Still, HB in first place. Let's see who's going to win. Let's see what the final results are. Calculating, and I'll wait till the final result to see who won. That happened very, very quick. Let's give it a little refresher-roni here and see what happens. Boom, I placed 0, but in first place, we got Soraba Das with 1,399 points. We have HB in second place with 1,342 points. We have Chan Bali in third place with 1,296 points. And of course, Modest was able to climb back up from his third place spot and secure that fourth place spot, climb back up from his fifth place spot after he got knocked down. Secure that fourth place spot for that $10 prize. And then we got AB4X there in fifth place. You were up there for a while. It was a big battle between you, HB, and Soraba Das. But, you know, the real winning story here, the real comeback story of them all here is Soraba Das. Soraba Das, you, brother, you came all the way from, what was it, 15th place, then 13th, 14th, 12th, 11th, 10th, 9th, all the way up here to first place to secure that first place prize. Congratulations. That was... Whew, that got my pits sweaty. I tell you what, that was an exciting competition. Remember, this is the first trivia competition we've had. We'll be having these, you know, pretty frequently going forward. This was a test, and it went well. I scored better than 100% of participants, I guess, with 0. But congratulations here. This was a great turnout, great scoring here. We had tons of people compete, and I know I was very excited. Master Trades for Best, if you're watching, you are. Good morning, family. I saw you in there. Congratulations on competing there. But, man, this was an exciting one. We saw people moving all over. Like I said, Mr. Hadrian was up there at the top. Joseph King and Joxme were up there at the top in the top 10. Pop down. Impact Trades had a ton of movement there. Was moving down. Was moving up. I think your highest position was like 5th or 6th place. AB4X was in first place, then second place, and you and HB were just battling it out. Artist FX and Modest. I think these guys here in the first 6 people... second to 6th place, you guys were all battling it out this entire competition, and then Soraba Das in the last, I think, 4 questions popped up all the way from like 10th place all the way to 4th place and secured that first place prize of 5,000 credits or $50. So congratulations, guys. Congratulations to BullRush on this first ever trivia competition. This was I think this was a success. This was very fun for me. I had a lot of fun. How much fun did you have? Let me know, because and let me know in the comments. Comment below in the chat what kind of trivia competition you want next. This one was a Bitcoin competition. Bitcoin's a big thing right now, as we'll go over in the news a little bit later. But let us know what kind of competition, what kind of trivia you want to do, and don't forget that to do your daily trivia, because doing that daily trivia, that's where we get these questions from. So, if you do your daily trivia, you're just going to have that better knowledge. You're training yourself every single day to be better and to have more knowledge in trading. And guess what? You're prepping yourself here for these trivia competitions. And don't forget, you actually earn 25 promo credits every single time you answer a daily trivia question correct. Every single time. So, you answer 20 daily trivia questions correct in a row, or just overall, after you answer 20 daily trivia questions correct, guess what you're going to get? You're going to get free entrance into one of our $5 trading competitions. What better than that, Excuse me. I thought it was another sneeze. Whew. Allergies, man. It's winter. I get a lot of allergies during winter, but let's hop into some of these updates that I wanted to go into. We had just a couple updates here to go into for me to get into and go over. First new update, and regarding this, we saw that HB here is in second place. This is gonna go into this. If you go over here to our leaderboard tab, we have 2 brand new leaderboards. Now we have a monthly XP leaderboard, and we have a daily trivia leaderboard. So let's hop into these. So as you guys already know, we have our overall XP leaderboard, which shows who the XP leader overall in BullRush of all-time XP score is, right? And right now it's Dre XJ in first place, Jasmine in second place, and Janine in third place. Master Trade for Brex, Master Trades for Best. Shout out to you. You guys are in fourth place. You're always in the live. Yeah, Drink 4X. That was a really great live. I know I had a ton of fun here. Let me pull this out. Sorry, I gotta pull this out for myself. Yeah, really great live here. But yeah, so we have our regular XP leaderboard that you guys already know about, that has all these XP ranks, and you can earn XP in all these different ways, like doing daily trivia, just logging in for consecutively for a certain amount of days, answering daily trivia in a row, answering daily trivia correctly, passing trading challenges. Every time you pass one of our challenges, you get XP. Placing in a trading competition, depending on how high you place in a trading competition, placing in a competition range, adding a profile limit. There's tons of different ways you can earn XP that'll just let you go up, and there's one way you can lose XP. What's the one way you can lose XP, Davin? Who asked that? Yes, there's one way you can lose XP. The way that you lose XP is by getting disqualified from a competition. I went over that before, but if you get disqualified one time from a competition, nothing's going to happen. Little slap on the wrist. Don't worry about it. You get disqualified twice, now you're going to lose 1% of your XP score, right? You get disqualified 3 times, you're going to lose 2%. 4 times, 3%, 5 times, 4%, so on and so on and so on until you get to your 10th disqualification. Once you get disqualified 10 times in a row, you lose 20% of your XP. Now let's say you get disqualified 4 times and then you don't get disqualified after a competition. You actually place. Let's say you place top 10. Doesn't matter if you place, but you just don't get disqualified from a competition. Well, now your 4 disqualifications goes down to 3. So next time you get disqualified, you don't lose 4%, you only lose 2% because now you're at 3. And then next time you don't get disqualified, you go down and you go down and you go down back until you're down to 0 disqualifications, and you won't lose XP on your next one. You have another free one. So keep that in mind. Another really now for the new parts, because these were kind of old parts of our leaderboard, is our monthly XP leaderboard. Now this will restart every single month. So on the first of every month, everybody will have 0 monthly XP, and on this leaderboard, it'll be at 0 XP. Now this is where it gets real juicy for y'all, because guess what? If you rank at the top of this leaderboard at the end of every month, you're going to get a prize. We haven't announced the prize yet, but we'll be announcing that very, very soon. And I mean, it's simple as that. You rank at the top of the leaderboard, you're going to win a prize. It could be a cash prize. It could be a challenge. It could be a competition entrance. Most likely, it's going to be something big, though. Most likely, it's going to be a cash prize or a very, very large challenge. But you're going to win something very, very big, very, very juicy, and something that you really don't want to miss. So make sure you track your XP, and make sure you don't get disqualified, and make sure you go in there and you do all these little things that you can get XP with, because that's how these guys, Dre XJ, Janine, and Master Tress Ford Best, is, that's how these guys are getting to the top of the leaderboard. The Master Treads for Best says the effort and dedication are the backing of that position, according to the latest advice from Mr. Trent. Dedicated to my family, to BullRush team, and to Mr. Trent. Shout out to you. We're dedicated to you guys. At the end of the day, we do this for you guys. I've mentioned this before. A lot of other firms and everything, like you go to even brokerages and prop firms, they're really, they're looking to make money off of you, and they're looking at, how much money can we pump out of these guys. And our biggest thing is just creating a platform where people can compete against each other and trade. I mean, we just launched, and we just added our challenges a month ago, and for the last 5 months we've given away over $40,000. You know what I mean? We're really doing this to make the trading space a better space for everybody. For new traders, for old traders. I mean, I wish I had this when I first started trading, where I could have gone to a place where I don't have to put down thousands of dollars to make a little bit of money, and I can even join for free and potentially win a ton of money while I'm learning how to trade, and while I'm learning how to improve my strategy and master my strategy, and have the best strategy possible. Yeah, so those are our new two new leaderboards. So we have the monthly XP leaderboard, we have the daily trivia leaderboard, which this name sounds familiar. HB is at the top of our daily trivia leaderboard right now. As we know, he just won second place in that trivia competition, so congratulations. But this is just going to be our daily trivia. So whoever answers, these are going to be the whizzes. So if you ever want to look and you want to know who's the smartest guy on BullRush, head on over here to the daily trivia leaderboard, because this is going to show you really who really knows who can really back up their knowledge behind trading, right? So you can go over here, you can see the correct answers that they've answered. HB with 110 correct answers. You can see their total answers, 141, which means HB has a 78% correct answer percentage. And of course, you can hop in there and you can check out all of their user stats. So we can see Chris Nyer here, he's in second place. We can see his certificates that he has, beautiful certificates. We can check out all the beautiful badges he has. Competition Warrior, Trivia Titan. Obviously, you're a Trivia Titan, brother. You're in second place in that trivia leaderboard, so congratulations there. But we can look at all those beautiful things here and check that out. Of course, just to let you guys know real quick before we get into the meat and potatoes of everything here, we have our daily day trader competitions. They're still going to be going on next week, Sunday through Friday. First one starting on Sunday, and the last one ending on Friday. Those are going to be free to enter, and you're going to get a chance to enter one of our Profit Quest competitions. We also have the Profit Quest competition starting Sunday. That's Sunday on the 22nd, going to the 22nd, and that's only going to be $5 for your chance to win $1,000 on that one. And then, of course, we have our December competition that's going on right now. Let me double check before I say the wrong thing. Yep, you still have chance. You still have time to enter that one. So if you want to have a chance to win your share of 150,000 credits, make sure you hop in there and make sure you join using AMA. Here, let me hop over here. Make sure you just join this competition. This is a really, really great competition. And let me give you guys a little insider here, okay? If you join one of these competitions, one of these paid ones, right, these daily day trader competitions get hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of people that join every single day, right? Hundreds of people that join these every single day, if not over 1,000 people that join those, right? These Profit Quests, these December day trading, a very small percentage of those people that are in the day trader are in this competition, because you have to pay. So you have a way, way, way higher chance. Think of it like the lottery. This is like if you're playing poker on a table with like 60 people. So you're playing against 60 people. I know there'd never be a game with 60 people at one time, but that'd be the day traders are like you're playing a poker game with 60 people. This, you're playing it like a head up game, 1-on-1 or something, 2-on 1 versus 3 or something like that. You have a way higher chance of winning and actually earning a prize with some of these paid competitions than the free competition. Let's head on over here. Now, let's head right into the news here. As I pull up my little article here on the side, let me get rid of all the ads so we're not giving out free advertising here. But we've seen scary sight here in the U.S. market, stock market, as well as the Asian stock market. We've seen stocks slide as U.S. government shutdown looms. Trump targets Europe. So the U.S. dollar has hit a 2-year high, reflecting its status as a safe haven asset amid global financial volatility. Investors are moving the dollar as other currencies weaken due to the economic and political pressures. The possibility of the U.S. government shutdown is creating unease in the markets, with investors bracing for potential disruptions. The political uncertainty adds to the challenges faced by global equities and risk assets. And then, of course, another thing leading to these all of these stocks sliding down is President Trump's suggestion of the new tariff on European goods is escalating trade tensions and adding to market instability. The potential policy move has heightened fears of slowdown in international trade and economic growth. So if we hop on over here, if we hop on over here, yeah. Yeah, so Trump said, I told the European Union that they must make up their tremendous deficit with the United States by a large-scale purchase of our oil and gas, Trump said in a post on Truth Social. Otherwise, it's tariffs all the way, ! He added. Global stocks broadly fell on the day, with shares in Europe down 1.7%, set for a 3.5% drop this week, while U.S. stock futures fell 0.8 to 1.3%, indicating Wall Street was set to open lower. Adding to the gloom was Danish druggist giant Novo Nordisk, which said its experimental next-generation obesity drug was less effective than it had expected, wiping as much as $125 billion off the market. Iran Osman, managing director of wealth management at Arbam Latham, said, with Trump back in the mix, there's a chance that we see that political emphasis extend past this week and possibly even a shutdown, so that will dominate the focus. I wouldn't be going on holiday or leaving big open bets on right now. There's definitely a propensity for something pretty wild, for some pretty wild swings in the market. So if you like doing these news trading events and you like trading the market, this is a really great time to trade USD JPY. And yeah, all those USD JPY traders hop on that and yeah, get to it. Another really great asset here is obviously the Dow Jones to be trading right now. US 500 and US 30 are all very active at the moment. So some really great things there for you guys. Or not, depending on how you look at it. If you're really trading that volatility and looking for very volatile assets, this is a great time, like I said, to trade USD JPY. As we know, I went to school for economics, and I just know that, that is one thing that concerns me is these tariffs that he's been throwing around, threatening. Those could hurt. This could hurt us here in the States a little bit. I'm coming up here with what's going on, and then of course I have another news story later on about the government shutdown. But that's another thing that's looming on our doorstep right now, right before the holidays. This is another government shutdown. So we'll see how that goes, and we'll dive a little bit deeper into that in a little bit later. But before we go into that, I have a quick commercial break from our number one sponsor here, BullRush. So let me get into that commercial break real quick, and I will be right back in about 1 minute. So a 60-second commercial break starting now.
Welcome to BullRush Trading Competitions, where the thrill of trading meets the excitement of competitions. Are you ready to win big cash prizes? Well, come compete with BullRush, where you have the ability on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis to win real cash prizes. At BullRush, we believe that trading competitions should be challenging and rewarding at the same time. You'll join an elite group of traders from around the world as you compete for cash prizes in these daily, weekly, and month-long competitions. We look forward to seeing you there. At BullRush, there's a competition for every skill set as well as every style of trading. We have day trader competitions where you can test your scalping strategies. We have weekly and month-long competitions where you can go and test your swing trading and position holding competitions. We even have news trading competitions where you can test your skills during news events to see if you are a good trader. Additionally, we have multi-round competitions and tournaments where it's a multi-stage where traders get divided into groups and they progress through the different groups until ultimately a champion is crowned in the final round. These last anywhere from 2 rounds to 12-round durations. With BullRush, you're not just joining a trading competition, you're joining a community. We foster a great competitive environment through our Discord channels, through our YouTube videos, and even through live chat features within the dashboard. And don't just trade once. Our unique XP score system allows you to grow at your own pace through our unique tracking mechanism where you earn points for anything you do in the system, from logging in to answering daily trivia to competing in competitions. Of course, if you win the competitions, you get more XP and you grow as a trader throughout that process. So are you ready to take your trading to the next level with BullRush? Click the link to join now and start winning cash prizes.
Well, what an interesting sponsor. I wonder how we landed that deal for that sponsorship. But make sure you register. Make sure you join our competition. I know you just saw all the fun that we had in this trivia competition. I know I had a ton of fun. So make sure you join. And make sure you use that code, AMA promo code, for a 100% deposit bonus on your first deposit. You can use those to join your challenges. I mean, I've seen... Just a quick story on the challenges. I just saw somebody the other day go into our challenges, buy a $5 challenge, make their money back, right? Win the challenge. They won 14. Take that. Bought a $10 challenge. Win that. Bought so they won like 25 or something like that. Bought a $20 challenge, doubled that, and then bought a $50 challenge, doubled that, and then bought a $100 challenge, doubled that, and then cashed out. And guess what? He is now made his money for the day. I mean, if you add all that up, he made a couple $100 when he eventually cashed out, because he kept a little bit after all those. But, you know, join those challenges, and guess what? With this deposit bonus, now if you deposit, let's say $50, you get $100 into your account. You get 500 credits, 500 promo credits. You can use promo credits on all our competitions and everything, just like regular credits. So what are you waiting for, man? Yeah, you're just sitting on your couch watching this YouTube video. Hop into BullRush, take your little credit card out, or take your open up your crypto wallet, however you want to pay. Open up BullRush, put in that code, AMA promo code, because I don't know how long we'll have it. Eventually, Trent will tell me to take it down. So eventually, one day, the higher ups here are going to be like, "Hey, Davin, stop giving out all this free money." But guess what? For right now, I'm still slanging slices like Oprah, and I'm giving out all this money. So make sure you use that promo code, AMA promo code. Get a 100. That's not 10%. That's not 20%. That's not 30%. That's a 100% deposit bonus. All right. So hop in there. And while we're hopping in there, let's hop into the next news story, because my favorite topic, Bitcoin. All right. Bitcoin's value plummeted 9% on Friday as the cryptocurrency market experienced a sharp sell-off, possibly reflecting a broader investor retreat from risk assets. I know that we recently went back up to 100,000. We've been kind of teasing the line of 100,000, but recently, actually today, as of today, we were down 9%, back down to 95,000, I believe was the amount. But Bitcoin drops to multi-year lows. Bitcoin has plunged to its lowest levels since December 2020, marking a significant downturn in cryptocurrency markets. The sharp decline reflects broader market sentiment and investor caution in uncertain economic times. So the digital currency, which had achieved an all-time high of $108,000 earlier this week, faced a significant downturn, trading under $93,000 around 7 a.m. Eastern this morning on Friday, down from its 24-hour ago level. The rapid descent comes amid heightened caution in the financial market, with investors pulling back from their speculative investments. From their speculative investments. The recent peak in Bitcoin's value had marked milestones for the cryptocurrency, but the subsequent aggressive sell-off suggests a volatile environment for risk-driven assets. The decline in Bitcoin price aligns with broader trend of investor uncertainty as market reacts to a variety of economic pressures and future forecasts. As I see it, this is a whole bunch of retail investors selling off, and even probably big investors, because like we've learned in the previous podcast where I talked a little bit and I did a little bit of a deeper dive into MicroStrategies. We know that MicroStrategies does sell a small portion of its Bitcoin every time that it goes high or it hits an all-time high. So this is completely normal. I totally would expect something like this happening, especially right after it hit an all-time high of $108,000 per Bitcoin, and that was the 108,000 mark was. Let me just confirm before I'm looking at a chart right now. So that was December 17th at about 9 a.m. So the morning of December 17th, it had $108,000, and then of course as we hit that, we saw it slowly decline down. Let's head over here to the chart real quick. Zoom. Now we're here in the chart. So yeah, as we can see here, December 17th, about 9 a.m., it hit up to 108,000, and then of course right after that, we start seeing all the retail investors and even institutional investors start selling off some of those profits, and it goes all the way down to 93,000, which is the biggest low since a good amount of time. Since the 26th of November. So, we went back down to 93,000. I'm not too worried about it right now, where we have a slight retract back up to 95. Since this article came out at 7 a.m. this morning. But yeah, we hit an all-time low of 92,000, 93,000. A shift towards risk-averse strategies had led investors to pull back from the cryptocurrency and other volatile assets. This movement is driven by concerns over global economic stability and the potential impact of tighter monetary policies. And there's also regulatory weigh-in on crypto, so uncertainty around the cryptocurrency's regulations continues to pressure Bitcoin and the broader digital asset market. Regulatory crackdowns in key regions have added investor anxiety, dampening the confidence in the sector. And then, of course, analysts caution that Bitcoin's downward trajectory could persist if economic market conditions do not improve. Tightening liquidity and the macroeconomic headwind may continue to challenge riskier assets like cryptocurrencies. That's the expert's opinion. Now, for the non-expert opinion, I really think that, like I said, this is a big sell-off right now just because we hit an all-time high. If we look at the all-time numbers of Bitcoin, every single time we hit an all-time high, we have a small sell-off in 2021. Even if you break it down here, and this is the most macro level, this is the all-time charts of Bitcoin. But, even if we look back here in 2017, we had an all-time high of 19,000, and we had a big sell-off down to 15,000, and then down all the way down to 8,000. Of course, it hung out there for a few years. Boom, another presidential election, 2020. After 2020, of course, boom, we skyrocketed, straight mooned up to a new all-time high of 64,000. And of course, after that, we went back down to 34,000 for a little bit of time, just to moon back up to 62,000 in November of 2021. And of course, it was another all-time high. So what did we do? What did the market do? It sold, and we went all the way down for a while. We were traveling down here for a few months till we settled down here at 15,000, which I am slapping myself in the head for not buying there, because I'll tell you what, if I could have just bought right there, This would be a real gold can if I was. Anyways, so we hit back down there at 15,000 back in 2023, just last year. I guess coming up almost 2 years from now, because we're coming up here on the new year. But just in 2023, December, we went all the way down to 16,000. We had another little high, but not a new all-time high. We went over here to a new all-time high of 73,000, and then guess what? Popped back down here to 60s, and then went even all the way down to 40,000 in the 40s. And then guess what? Now we're at where we are now. We hit an all-time high of See, and if even if you look in the last month, if you're looking at Bitcoin, we hit an all-time high of 98 back over or 99 over here, and then boom, it starts to go down, went all the way back down to 90,000, and then boom, now we hit a new all-time high here of 102, right? What's the first thing that happened when we hit 102? Blop! Went all the way back down to 92, right? Guess what? Now we're back at 92. Everybody's like, give me that juicy Bitcoin. So we pop back up here, and we were kind of hanging around here, bouncing around up and down, like a seesaw or something. And then we finally hit that new all-time high that we were talking about just a few minutes ago of 107,000 all the way up here in December 17th. And of course, like I said, we're just plopping down, moving on down here from there. Like I said, I think people will still just continuously invest in Bitcoin. MicroStrategies has a strategy to continue investing. And if you listen to my last prediction, remember, not financial advice, just a dude on the internet talking out his ass. So this is me talking. I still think my prediction holds true, even though we're down here at 94,000 right now. I still think that my prediction holds true, even though we're down here at 94,000 right now. I think that by the end of January, I'm going to say January 20th, we're going to be up there at 110, I'll say. Now we're even higher. I wouldn't be surprised by the end of January we're 120, 130. But I definitely think we're at least going to be at 110 on January 20th. But I think it definitely could very easily slip all the way up to 120, 130, if not higher. But my guess would be in the 110 to 130 range. Now, since you heard my guess, let me tell you about another little promotion that we're doing right now. If you go on over to our chat, if you're watching on Twitter, go to the top of the first chat in the live chat on Twitter, or go to our bio in the Twitter and click on that link. Or if you're watching on YouTube, go to the live chat there and click on that Discord link there. But we are going to have a competition here. So whoever guesses the price of Bitcoin on January 20th at 9 a.m. to the T, to the closest number, whoever is closest to the exact number is going to win a very, very nice prize. Again, you have to go to our Discord to find out what the prize is. But once you hop into the Discord, I'm sure you'll be very excited. But we'll be giving away a very nice prize to whoever gets the closest. So you have from now until January 19th to submit your guesses. January 19th at 9 a.m. We're going to give 24 hours of time between the time that we close the guesses, just to allow for, if you guess right before it goes up there, like if I guess right now, like, what's the price at 9:10? It's going to be 94,990. Right now it's 94,985. I'd be probably the closest person. So we're going to cut it off the day before, but hop in the Discord, give us your prediction, say my Bitcoin prediction is blah, blah, blah. And whatever your Bitcoin price prediction is, if you are closest to the closest dollar, if we have to get down to the cent, we will. So you can throw in cents there. But first, we're going to go by the dollar, because I think there's a lot of there's going to be over 200,000 options. If you think about it, if you go over 200, there's more than 200,000 options. But 200,000 different options that you can go and select from to figure out what what the Bitcoin price is. So make sure you go in the Discord, make sure you hop in there. We also have some really great, let me just show you a little sneak peek real quick of the Discord here, right here. So if you go into the Discord, we got our general chat. We always have a ton of really, oh, someone got a new car here. Wow, nice new car. Shout out to Cabralito. Got a new car here. But if you go in a car, we always got people sharing stuff. We got a trade discussion, people sharing their trades, sharing their charts. Master trade for Master trade for X. This guy, Master Tris Ford Best. Sorry, I don't know why my brain just doesn't want to be able to say your name, but he's always given some very, very great advice here. We have our trading bot, of course. You can pull up some heat maps, beautiful heat maps. You can pull up all different kinds of charts here in the trading bot thing. We have our BullRush Live, another great chat, BullRush announcements. I'm not going to show you the news or well, I'll show you one of the news. So we have news. We have probably one of the most up-to-date news channels in out of any Discord. We have thousands and thousands of news articles popping in here at all times of the day. We're consistently getting news in here, so it's a live stream of news all day long, all the time. We have all our social media updates. I'm not going to click on giveaways, because if I click on giveaways, you're going to see the giveaways, and you have to join the BullRush Discord to see the giveaways. So make sure you hop in the Discord. But we also have our help center. This is probably our fastest help way to get support, right next to our live chat on our website. But make sure you hop in here if you need help. You can get server support for specifically in the Discord, or BullRush competition support. And then the last thing that I really want to go over here is our poker night. We have poker night every Friday. Starting in January, we're going to be doing that every Friday, kind of building up a little bit of hype right now. But we're going to be giving away prizes for this too. Could be a entrance to one of our $25 competitions. Could be a cash prize. Could be a challenge. Could be some merch, a hat or something. It could be anything. It could, like I said, cash, entrance to competitions, challenges, whatever. There's a ton of different options there that you could have to enter here. So make sure you hop in there and stay tuned for the poker nights, because that's something I'm excited for, because there's also going to be a prize for if you win the poker tournament, and there's also going to be a prize for knocking me out. So whoever knocks me out first is going to... Oh, sorry, I wasn't even in there. Poker night right here. So make sure you join. We have general, all of these. I think you saw them all. And yeah, there's a prize for knocking me out as well. So make sure you hop in there. Make sure you check out Poker Night. Make sure you check out all of our channels. And like I said, put in your prediction here. Maybe, you know what? I'll create a new channel. So I'm going to create a text channel here specifically for the Bitcoin giveaway competition. Put in your price predictions, and whoever is the closest will win. Guys, if you have any questions about BullRush or anything like that, make sure you put them here in the chat. I'm keeping an eye out on the chat to see if we have any questions. But yeah, if you have any questions, make sure you ask them here. I'm happy to answer anything that you have. But, you know, I did, because this is something interesting, and I've always thought, like, man, this is, you know, it's crazy. How can the government shut down, right? Like how does a government just shut down? So, sorry, I'm looking for... Okay. How does the government shut down? So, well, you know, we remember back in 2019, during Donald Trump's first term as president, we had a shutdown. It was the longest in U.S. history, clocking at 35 days long. Our government was shut down for 35 days. I don't even get 35 days off work. And most people, I don't know of anybody who gets 35 days off of work. So the government, Congress, got 35 days off of work pretty much, and towards the end of it, its impact was hard to ignore. I'm sure if you remember, anybody was in the United States during that time, we remember that flights were grounded after staff failed to report for duty at airports following weeks of work without pay, while the director of the FBI warned its resources were at a breaking point. Businesses were stuck in limbo as government setbacks halted the issuing a variety of permits and approvals, as well as listings on the stock exchange. The shutdown centered on Trump's insistence that at least $5 billion in funding be included for his long-promised wall on the Mexican border. He eventually yielded political pressure and back-ended a deal that would fund federal agencies for 3 weeks, but didn't include any funding for the border wall. So that's what happened last time. What is it going to look like right now? Or how did we get to this point where we have another government shutdown potentially on our doorstep? Let's go to what a government shutdown would look like right now. If we had another government shutdown, many federal agencies relying on funding for the government that is approved by lawmakers in Congress would shut down or would have slowed down operations. That's the FBI, the CIA, the NSA, the USPS, even the Florida the Department of Agriculture, the FDA, the DMV, all of these agencies that are government funded and government ran and that need budget approvals, and all of these things are going to be slowed down. Any new businesses that are being started are going to be slowed down that need different licenses or approvals from governments. Some essential services like border protection, in-hospital medical care, law enforcement, air traffic control continue to operate, but they are deemed non-essential. Continue to operate, but any deemed non-essential. Oh, sorry, it's been a long day. So let me just restart. Some essential services like border protection, in-hospital hospital care, law enforcement, and air traffic control continue to operate, but any deemed non-essential are temporarily discontinued as they do not have the money to pay for them. So a lot of other ones that aren't deemed necessary, like I said, Department of Agriculture, things like that, are just going to be temporarily paused, which means people aren't going to get paid like we were talking about last time. Flights were delayed because people in airports weren't getting paid, for example TSA and things like that. People that weren't getting paid. So if you're not getting paid, you're not going to show up to work. So we saw several of that. Over 1 million federal employees are put on temporary unpaid leave, while active duty members of the military, air traffic controllers continue to work but without being paid. Could you imagine that? So millions of people that work for the government will not be paid and will just be put on temporary leave. And then certain essential people, like I just mentioned, air traffic controllers and military members, will just have to work but aren't getting paid. That's part of the reason that those back in 2019, flights were being delayed and airports were being shut down, because those were some of the people that were not showing up to work, because after 35 days of not being paid, they're just like, screw it. Why am I going to show up to work? I'm not getting paid for this. And they just didn't. So, and another thing like this, one more thing that's really good to note is things such as food assistance programs, federally funded preschools, and food inspections can't be implemented, and national parks will be closed. There are also warnings this year that it could cause a headache for those trying to travel over the Christmas holidays, with the potential for long lines at border crossings and airports. Not good. I know during Christmas I go up to North Carolina and I love going to those national parks and just hiking, so that's going to be very inconvenient for me. But how did we get here? How do we get to the point where a government shuts down? Well, a couple of reasons. One, on Tuesday, a funding bill which would have kept the federal government operating beyond Friday failed to win enough votes to pass. So Congress is at a standstill. While it has been endorsed by Republican leadership in the House, it was strongly criticized by Donald Trump, J.D. Vance, and Elon Musk, who, remember, have been tasked with identifying spending cuts once the new administration is in place. So it seems like Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, DOGE, is really starting to cut down on those government inefficiencies. And I guess this new spending bill, funding bill, I should say, that should keep the government operating, had a lot of inefficiencies that the new administration just did not like. So, and as a result, it did not pass with enough votes. The bill was revised and this time won the backing from Trump, but it was voted down by the vast majority of Democrats and 38 Republicans on Thursday. Republican House Speaker Mike Johnson has promised to bring forward a new funding bill by the end of today. The government funding lapses at midnight tonight, which means agencies will cease to operate unless the deal can be struck. A government shutdown would see non-essential functions halted and could mean any federal employees go without pay. So essentially any non-essential federal employees, remember we mentioned essential are firefighters, police officers, air traffic controllers, active duty military, border control. But as we know and as we learned from 2019, they do still function, but they function without pay. So how many people are going to show up for work? How long will they go and function for? And of course, all this happening around the holiday season, one of the busiest travel times, and of course, one of the busiest times people want to go out and shop and do all this other stuff. So not good, not good. How is it going to happen? Hopefully by the end of today, we will find out what happens. Yeah, I just saw this. I'm just looking at some live updates here on the news. Trump just said that this is a Biden problem. In the last few minutes, President-elect Donald Trump has taken to his social media platform, Truth Social. So funny how we live in a day where our political leaders are on Twitter and Truth and stuff. Like I see political leaders in Europe and all around the world just tweeting, and I think it's the funniest thing. They tweet more than I do, saying if there's going to be a shutdown in the government, let it begin now under the Biden administration, not after January 20th under Trump. This is a Biden problem to solve, but if Republicans can help solve it, they will. And then Mike Johnson just said that he has a plan. We're expecting votes this morning, so y'all stay tuned. We've got a plan. So allegedly, they got a plan. We'll see. Another little interesting chart here. I'm gonna show you guys here. This chart I found very interesting. The amount of government shutdown since 1990. So in 81 we had 2, 1. It's funny, we just have a couple. And then once 1995 starts, we had 21 days. So shutdown in 1995, we had 21 days of shutdown, 16 days of shutdown in 2013. We had shutdown 3 times in 2018, once for 35 days in December, 1 day in February, and 3 days in January. So very interesting there. What happens if the government shuts down? I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. But that's all I have so far for this one. I just wanted to dive deep, and since that was a very breaking news, it's literally happening as we speak. I just wanted to keep you guys updated. Make sure you follow us on Twitter because I'll definitely be giving some updates as we go. If the government shuts down, we won't shut down. BullRush will not shut down if the government shuts down, and I'll be doing tweets and keeping you guys updated on Twitter. One more thing, quick announcement. If you are in South Florida, DM us on social media or email me, Davin Spurrier. Check my name out right there, Davin Spurrier at bullrush.com. Email me. We're doing a focus group. I'll pay you some cash, get you some food, and it'll only take 1 hour of your time. So make sure you email me, Davin Spurrier at bullrush.com, or DM us on any of these social media links that you see up here or right over here. And I'd love to speak with you, love to get you in the office. I'll give you a hat, a shirt, whatever you want, and we'll pay you a little money and get you a little meal, a hot little meal, or some bagels. Depends on when you come. But DM me, hit me up. I'd love to get you in the office. I'd love to get you talking about BullRush and learn more. We're doing a little focus group just because I love this commercial so much. Let's watch this commercial one more time.
Welcome to BullRush Trading Competitions, where the thrill of trading meets the excitement of competitions. Are you ready to win big cash prizes? Well, come compete with BullRush, where you have the ability on a daily, weekly, and monthly basis to win real cash prizes. At BullRush, we believe that trading competitions should be challenging and rewarding at the same time. You'll join an elite group of traders from around the world as you compete for cash prizes in these daily, weekly, and month-long competitions. We look forward to seeing you there. At BullRush, there's a competition for every skill set as well as every style of trading. We have have day trader competitions where you can test your scalping strategies. We have weekly and month-long competitions where you can go and test your swing trading and position holding competitions. We even have news trading competitions where you can test your skills during news events to see if you are a good trader. Additionally, we have multi-round competitions and tournaments where it's a multi-stage where traders get divided into groups and they progress through the different groups until ultimately a champion is crowned in the final round. These last anywhere from 2 rounds to 12-round durations. With BullRush, you're not just joining a trading competition, you're joining a community. We foster a great competitive environment through our Discord channels, through our YouTube videos, and even through live chat features within the dashboard. And don't just trade once. Our unique XP score system allows you to grow at your own pace through our unique tracking mechanism where you earn points for anything you do in the system, from logging in to answering daily trivia to competing in competitions. Of course, if you win the competitions, you get more XP and you grow as a trader throughout that process. So are you ready to take your trading to the next level with BullRush? Click the link to join now and start winning cash prizes.
That's a clean commercial. That's a clean commercial. If you're watching this on YouTube right now, I just wanted to show you one thing. We have a brand new video out. It's the first of its kind. I know you guys need to check it out. I know you guys want to check it out. Right here, if you go, first video right here. How much does Wall Street actually know about trading? If you haven't been following us on social media, you wouldn't know. But if you are, you would know that we recently were in New York. Me, Trent, and Roberta went to New York for the Bazinga event, and while we were in New York, we traveled across Wall Street and interviewed countless and countless people about. Actually, we used our trivia questions that are straight from our trivia competition that we use today here, and other ones that we're going to have in the future. But we took the trivia competition questions straight out of our trivia competitions on BullRush and then from our daily trivia and asked them on Wall Street. And I was very, very surprised how little actual traders knew, and actually how much just the general person really knew. It was very interesting. Like a lot of people that I looked at that I thought were going to know a lot about trading didn't, and a lot of people that I looked at and I was like, yeah, they don't look like they trade at all. Knew a good amount about trading, and it really, I was really surprised about just the base knowledge that that people have in general in trading, in the community and in Wall Street. We asked traders, we asked actual New York Stock Exchange traders on Wall Street, and then we asked just the regular everyday people wearing a Carhartt jacket, So hop in here, watch this video, check it out, give it a like, share, subscribe to our channel, and I'd love to hear more. Comment your feedback. Yeah, comment your feedback and let us know what you think. I'd love to hear more. I have plans on doing more of these. I want to do more of these in more cities. As you know, we live in South Florida, so I'm planning on doing one in Fort Lauderdale and Miami. But that's that. I had a great time today. I think it was a very successful trivia competition. As always, make sure you use code AMA promo for a 100% deposit bonus. Hop up in here into our trivia competitions. Hop up into our day traders. If you don't want to deposit money, you don't want to spend any money, do our day traders. Each day trader has, I think, 10 people win an entrance to our paid competitions. So if you win top 10 one of our day traders, you'd either win a $5 competition entrance, or if you place top 3, you win a $25 competition entrance, which opens you up to win up to $1,500 or $1,000, and then depending on how many people are in there, it's a dynamic prize pool. So that prize pool is only going to go up. So make sure you hop in there, make sure you like, subscribe, share with your friends. Let me know in the comments what you think and what you want me to cover in the next one. If there's any specific news stories, or if you have any ideas of what you want me to do here, do some backflips, whatever you want me to do, let me know in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you hate my hat, you hate my glasses, whatever you like, you don't like, follow us on all social medias, on Twitter at BullRushComp, on Instagram BullRush_comp, and of course YouTube BullRushComp as well. I've had a great time, great trivia competition, Bitcoin to the moon. Remember, go into the Discord and give your Bitcoin prediction for a really, 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 really great prize you don't want to miss out on. There's 8 billion people in the world. There's going to be a couple billion people are going to miss out on this. Don't let yourself be one of them. So go in the Discord, give us your prediction. Let's see what we can do and what we can get cooking here. Until next time, I had a fun time today. Stay safe. Have a great trading weekend. Have a great holiday time. Have a great, New Year's, and when New Year's comes around, like I said, follow us on social medias. Trade, win, compete. Stay safe, guys. I'll see you next time.